Hey guys, Sean here with Lines Done Trading for the week of December 17th through the 21st. I started off this week on the 17th with a loss on Square. I don't remember what the market was doing, but I really do like this pattern. It just happens to be that this one did not turn out the way I wanted it to, so the stock opened up very weak under the 200-day. So I was thinking any sort of bounce could have been a good short into. And when these two candles, this candle on high volume, that closed, and this one closed on these upper wicks, I risked the high of the day here. So I got in short. It was at 61.08. I got short. Where was it? On this candle right here. So I mean, I fished the order, but looking back on it, it was closing and opening too close to 61. So for the future, probably a little bit better if it opens and closes well under 61. But I still took it, got filled up here, and then basically got immediately stopped out at 61.47. So at the high of the day, and I worked that day, so I couldn't stay around, but I redeemed myself on Netflix on the 19th. I missed this whole move up. It's well above the 200-day. So, well above the 200-day, and I was risking off of here. I got short in right here. This is before the Feds obviously raised the hikes again. So this pattern is, I like to call it the lower high. Obviously, the first, I missed it right here, the very first lower high on this, but when it started rejecting 280 like this, and it was this green candle right here that gave me the confidence. So when this candle closed on higher volume, a wick at 280.30, I decided to fish my order. I got filled at 279.63. So I got filled right up here, and I was risking right above this candle right here. So like 280.40, I would have got that was my risk, but I was lucky that when this candle opened, it immediately shot up here, filled me, and I thought I was going to get immediately stopped out, but it kept just falling down. So I covered again. We're at 278-ish, 278.85, so that was only like a point on my first cover. But then I wrote it down a little bit more to 1302. So this candle I wrote it down to because I didn't really know how far it was going to go, obviously, but this higher low, I thought it could at least bottom there a little bit again, so took off here again. But then my final cover was 1309, so right into here, right into this intraday trend line. So covered into that. That was still a pretty nice good win on it, and I finished the week out shorting Netflix again. I had my eyes on Square as well. I'll show you Square. Today, yet again, under the 200-day. So already pretty bearish on it, and it immediately sold off, but then spiked very heavily. I was waiting for this over-under on 56. It never came. So I still fished my order right at the highs, but it was such a quick spike that it never wanted to fill me. So my next bet was Netflix, and this took a little bit longer to collapse. So I got filled at 260.01, risking these highs. Actually, I was risking like 261 just for a little bit more. So I was risking $1, and my best cover was actually $5 away. So nice 5-to-1 risk to reward. But the reason I I definitely took it off way too soon. I mean, the market was right into this resistance that came back down. Yet again, market right into resistance, and I scalped out my first, third, and I definitely did not play this one good. Definitely my goal for the future now is to at least cover on a cover on the backside, I guess, if you want to call it, if you're shorting it on where it's going to reverse. So ideally, I would cover anywhere in here, but like I said, just never know how far the market's going to go down. I should have just listened to my profit taking, even though it being below the 200 day definitely gave me a lot of confidence. And my goals for next week in 2019 are always going to be holding at least a little bit uh, into this backside move where this beautiful trend line breaks, and now it's probably just going to chop around all day, maybe. I don't know. So I'm just going to call it a day here and see what next week. It's a short week, so we'll see if we get any good opportunities again, or if it's just going to chop around. Probably not going to make a video next week, depending on if I can get any good trades out like this. But other than that, Merry Christmas, everyone.